Hello, I'm back here with you all and I'm very happy. Today's topic of discussion is plastic surgery. So far we have been discussing skin care and beauty in general, but today I'm going to talk about plastic surgery, and this is of course my favorite topic because I'm a plastic surgeon, and I feel there are lot of myths or confusion in public's mind, and because of this confusion a lot of people are suffering. That is what is the problem. So what I have observed is people, when you go online and search for when you have any problem and you feel, okay, do I need plastic surgeon, or do I need cosmetic surgeon, or do I need cosmetologist? Similarly, when you have any skin problem and you want your skin to be beautiful, sometimes you are confused. Maybe you need a plastic surgeon, or maybe you need a dermatologist. But when you go online, you will come across Just Dial, you come across Practo. So what they do is they will list in terms of plastic surgeon, dermatologist, but sometimes lot of confusion is there. Though they don't know, because they are non-medical people, wrong entries are there in the categories. So you may end up with a person who's not qualified. Also, when you go to any doctor, you read the board and you want to see, okay, so this doctor is a cosmetologist. What is cosmetologist? Maybe it is a plastic surgeon. So you don't know nobody can know the meaning of these terms and understand properly. That is why I see a lot of time people getting plastic surgery done by those who are not qualified to do plastic surgery. So that is a very risky thing. And similarly, it is happening in case of dermatology or skin problems also. So I want to tell you about that. So first let me tell you that this, whether it is plastic surgery or whether it is dermatologist or any such people, whether it is ENT surgeon or heart surgeon, for everything there is a specific qualification needed. To practice it legally in India, we have a specific qualification which is given to us by these medical colleges and universities. So let us say you use the term skin specialist. Now skin specialist can be many types. Some are Ayurvedic type, they also write. Some people are there who are only MBBS, but they are having some interest in skin, they will write skin specialist. So anybody can write anything, but what is you have to always check the qualification. So whenever there is to call somebody a skin specialist, person has to have a qualification of MD in dermatology. So MD is a 3 years course after MBBS. So about other specialty, whether Ayurvedic, homeopathic, whether they also have skin specialists, that I do not know, but I am only telling about allopathic and modern medical system. So that is a qualification. You have to look for a dermatologist. But sometimes people are writing different qualifications which have MS, FE, ABCD, XYZ. So these people are writing and you are never going into detail what is the meaning of that. So sometimes I went and I saw in Just Dial and Practo so many such specialists, and I went inside and I was checking where from these people got and what is this qualification. So I found that some people are doing MBBS and then they are doing Indira Gandhi Open University course and they are calling themselves skin specialists. So there is no regulation, and even in online they are not checking, they themselves don't know. So anybody who goes to any channel like Practo or Just Dial and says that I am such and such specialist, they will enter them in that category, and sometimes they will take some money and advertise also for them. So for this, these online channels were also penalized in some states. So they are controlling it to some extent, but not largely. So I suggest that whenever you are looking for a skin specialist, you should look for MD dermatology or something like D8 DDVL, like diploma in dermatology. Do not hesitate to check online the meaning of qualifications they have. It is minimum qualification is they have to study 2 or 3 years after MBBS in a Indian medical college to get the legal license to practice in medicine in India. Coming to plastic surgeon's qualification should be MCH in plastic surgery. That is the qualification. So the thing is, MCH is after MBBS, we have to do some 3 years MS general surgery course. And after that another 3 years, because this is like a super specialty. So for example, somebody did MS general surgery. After that they have options. They can become cardiothoracic surgeon, they can become neurosurgeon, they can become kidney surgeon, so different are cancer surgeon, and one of them is the plastic surgery. So I have chosen to be a plastic surgeon, so I studied for the 3 years and become a plastic surgeon. So that is, plastic surgeon is a 6 years training after MBBS. So this MCH qualification is very important. You should see, because nowadays in advertisement era, what is happening, whoever advertises maximum, people just believe. So what I am trying to say is, check the qualification. It is even illegal to call yourself a certain specialist without having that qualification. So now after checking the qualification also, qualification is a minimum criteria. After that, how do you know if this is the right surgeon for me, or is there any further specialization, or are all plastic surgeons the same? So yes, there are some plastic surgeons who do different kind of surgeries. For example, suppose I am focusing on aesthetic plastic surgery. So but this is not the only type of plastic surgery. When I studied in college, or anybody who is plastic surgeon, they learn all types, and then after that, depending on our interest, we will be taking separate trainings for which we may go abroad, but basic qualification is same for everybody. And then somebody is doing same type of surgery again and again, they can become nose specialist. But MCH plastic surgery is very important. Somebody can become breast surgery specialist, but without having MCH qualification, nobody can say they cannot do plastic surgery and say I am specialist in breast surgery or nose surgery or liposuction. So then there is another thing. What is cosmetic surgery? So cosmetic surgery is not a separate degree or qualification. In India, there is only one degree which is called plastic surgery. Even in abroad, in all countries, only one degree is there, that is called plastic surgery. There is no degree like cosmetic surgery. But you will always find people writing cosmetic surgeon, aesthetic surgeon, and if anybody writes plastic surgeon or cosmetic surgeon or aesthetic surgeon, first of all you have to check whether they have MCH qualification or not. MCH plastic surgery. After that, it is being calling oneself a cosmetic surgeon is a matter of one has self-claim. Like we may have done some training in cosmetic surgery, but which is not legally a degree, but it's like our interest. So like I can call myself a cosmetic surgeon, but not to say that cosmetic surgeon is superior to plastic surgeon, no. But yes, if you want a surgery, cosmetic surgery, suppose nose job, so it's more commonly done by a person who's doing more cosmetic surgery. Whereas there are so many great plastic surgeons in India who are doing exclusively treating burns patients. So they have they take care of burns patient and their problems. They're busy doing only that. So they don't do this type of nose surgery and all. But they are plastic surgeons. Similarly, there are doctors who do plastic surgeon with MCH qualification. They do excellent work in babies who are born with cleft lip and any other deformities. So they are also plastic surgeons, but they focus and dedicate themselves to that job. So it is always good to find a plastic surgeon who is doing more of that type of patients. That you can know nowadays easily by checking online or asking the doctor also. Directly you can ask, what is your qualification, what is your experience, how many cases you have done of this type. Do not hesitate. Nowadays doctors are very transparent and Actually, qualified doctors are very happy to hear such questions. Only unqualified doctors will be upset to hear such questions because they don't expect, they feel that if the advertisement is there in television or big newspapers, then nobody should question them. But it is not correct. Everybody should try to get the maximum qualification for if they want to practice that specialty, and anybody can practice the specialty after having the correct qualifications. So that is about it. So I hope I want to repeat one more time. Please check doctor's qualifications. It is available online all the time nowadays. Second thing is, if you don't understand the qualification, you can check it. But remember, for plastic surgery, NCH in plastic surgery is the minimum qualification. Anything else is not plastic surgeon. And then if a person is not plastic surgeon, the person cannot be an cosmetic surgeon or aesthetic surgeon. You cannot be anything like general surgeon or gynecologist and then say that you are cosmetic surgeon. So there are so many, even not in India, in abroad also people are there like that practicing. But if you have a choice, then you should always go to the best doctor who is qualified also. How many people are online?
10 members.
Okay, fine. So you have any questions, please ask the questions and I'll be answering simultaneously. And otherwise I'll just speak to you about plastic surgery. Can I have some water? Please ask questions, and because as usual today we will be giving the best question prize to a surprise gift to whoever asks the best question of today's. So I'll tell you more about what plastic surgeons do. So I told you already that plastic surgeons can do a different type of things. Number one is when they, like when any children are born with any birth defects, extra finger, any other problem, face is deformed, head is deformed, big head, these type of things, ears are problematic. All this thing is done by plastic surgeons. Second thing is burns. You know, in India it's a big problem. People get burnt and a lot of people are dying because of burns. So they don't have any skin barrier, and to keep them alive and to give them a new skin cover is a big challenge, and plastic surgeons do that. And a lot of people, after they survive the burns, they have a lot of problems, like they're full of scars, their neck gets stuck to the chest, they have eyelids like this, or acid attack burns, their nose and mouth may melt, and you know, they have so many problems, even fingers become like this, and so many surgeries they need in future. So all this is done by plastic surgeons. So this is another type of plastic surgery. Another type of plastic surgery is called reimplantation. Somebody gets injured in the farm or any accident, their finger gets cut or hand gets cut here. Plastic surgeons, they have special skills and they will stitch it back and then re-implant the fingers. So that is also done by plastic surgeons. And then another type of plastic surgery is after any road traffic accidents. So lot of people, daily accidents happen. So people get fractures of the facial bones, and then sometimes the whole tissue is gone and there are so many cuts on the face. Sometimes the whole skin of the arm is lost. Immediately plastic surgeons can reconstruct that. They can transfer tissue from one part of body to other, and the skin can be stitched in such a way that no scar is there. Even bones can be fixed in such a way that they don't have any problem in future. So sometimes when people come to hospital with accident, they have head injury, neurosurgeon will see so many body injuries, but they also have plastic surgery job. So this is not for plastic surgery, is not only for rich people or only needed, it can be done easily. It is very much critical things also plastic surgeons need to handle in emergency basis. and one specialty is aesthetic plastic surgery. This is more famous specialty because plastic surgery name comes and some actor's name comes. Earlier people used to say Sri Devi's nose, people, or somebody says Michael Jackson. So people remember with some names of some people. And first thing people come think is plastic surgery is something related to movie stars. That is one thing people think. Second thing they think is plastic surgery. Some people think plastic surgery is about some plastic. Something like a plastic is used to make the thing. Some people think that plastic surgery means removing skin from somewhere and putting it somewhere else. Always they think that is only plastic surgery. So different things. And I am not surprised because plastic surgeons are very less in number compared to other specialists. So in a corporate hospitals you go, there will be many cardiologists, there will be many orthopedicians. Plastic surgeons are less in number. So that is why, and in smaller towns sometimes plastic surgeons are not available. So people have these ideas that plastic surgery is very rare, nobody does it, but it is not true. Every day in all the big hospitals of Hyderabad, plastic surgeons are working. In Usmania Hospital, Gandhi Hospital, big department of plastic surgery, plastic surgeons are working day and night to save lives after accidents and after burns, and they are taking care of people after accident, what is to be done with their all deformities in the body, how to make them normal. Now comes aesthetic plastic surgery. Aesthetic plastic surgery is like what I am doing currently, focusing on that. Aesthetic plastic surgery is like, mainly it is concerned about making a person, a normal person, to look better than normal. And also second thing is when people are aging, to give them younger look. So these two come in the category of aesthetic. So example, earlier days people have a scar on the face, they are not doing anything, but now with plastic surgery we are removing the scar. Somebody had really bad nose, people in earlier days they were not doing, they are accepting it as a normal for themselves. So but nowadays we are doing, not nowadays, it's an age old but becoming more and more popular. Actually what happens is that people, when they have such issues, like suppose very bad big nose, so, or flat nose, they are very much mentally traumatized. So what happens is sometimes they are become shy and they become depressed. They don't want to come out of they don't want to make many friends. They don't want to get lot of pictures taken. They lack confidence in their lives. When they go to any interview also, they lack confidence. Probably they were teased also, some names were given to them related to their nose. So they are totally traumatized by this thing. And if nothing is done to them, whole life they will be living their life 20% to 30% less than what they could have lived. And once if surgery is done, they can live their life with more confidence and face the world with more confidence. So that is the value of plastic surgery. Same thing happens with, I see so many people have scars or something, and really after doing that surgery their personality changes, they become more confident. And earlier people used to think that surgery is only needed when you are dying, no other option. When you can't treat it with medicine, then only do surgery. I don't know why people thought like that, because now modern surgery is not like that. We can do it very safely. So why not change people's lives? Especially these days teenagers and all, they get into depression very easily. For small things they get into depression. Somebody teases them, so much bullying is there. But I have seen in my practice of so many years that people get lot of confidence. For example, young man comes and he is so shy. He doesn't want to take his shirt off in any gym or something. He can't wear tight t-shirts. In his home, some puja is there, he cannot take out his t-shirt. He is very shy because he has male breast. Male breast is like a small or big breast like look for male chest. So these people are so depressed and their lives are, and they lack confidence. They feel that oh my god, am I going to be attractive to anybody? Can I get married? Do I have anything problem inside me? Am I not completely male? So many negative thoughts will go on. So I have seen these people how they behave. Number one is they will be, shoulders will be like this. They don't want to show their chest. They will not go to gym because they are shy to go to gym. Even if they lose, and in fact they will become fat sometimes to gain weight, thinking that at least the whole body will be fat, then my breast will be hidden. So people are having lot of negative attitudes, and you know, the treatment is so simple. The surgery, if there's no medical treatment for this, but it's a small surgery without any scars. It is permanent result, and it is very safe. There's no risk also, but it can change somebody's life completely. Totally, it can change a person's life. That's why it's a very common surgery, male breast reduction. Same way females. Females are there, they are coming. They are so many females, no, they don't have breast. They have very small breasts, so they are very unhappy, because nowadays people are teasing, trolling even on internet. But otherwise, even before this internet came also, like others will be doing negative comments, boys or family girl, like women also, that who will marry you, and sometimes their proposals also get rejected. They say that you are too thin. So you don't think that so we do the surgery, breast implant surgery. So if you think that breast implant is only done by actresses, it is not true, because I have done implants for people who are actually not rich at all, but they will somehow save money to do it because it's very important for them. So these are the, it's not even very not so rich, ordinary people also feel the same thing. See, disease is same, not the mind is same, whether it is rich or not rich, or less somebody famous or not famous. Everybody has same feelings. So they will feel all these negative things in themselves if they are not treated. And I think they should get treated for these things to live their life completely. Any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody has asked me, I'm interested to get breast augmentation done. I'm worried if breastfeeding is possible after surgery. Yes, of course, Veena. Breastfeeding is definitely possible after surgery. After any surgery for increasing the breast size, you can breastfeed. The breasts look very normal, and to touch, to feel, to look, everything is normal, nothing to worry. And a lot of my patients have done this. They have breastfed also. They came back to show me. Everything has gone very well for the patients. Okay, one more person has asked me, Vimochana. Doctor, I am looking for mole revision. I have got so many moles on my face. Do I end up with spots after surgery? Good question, Vimochana. Vimochana, moles are of 2-3 types. Some are elevated moles, like when you touch you can feel it. Some are you can't feel it. So we have solutions for all types. Suppose the mole is really big, we do plastic surgery. Suppose mole is flat, we do laser. And all these things, the way we do it, the scarring is not visible to others. Okay, so you can have it done, don't worry about it. Doctor, I heard a lot that you perform rhinoplasty very perfect, and I like to get a nose without scars. Thank you so much, Srikul Kani. Thank you so much. Rhinoplasty is my favorite surgery, and yes, and I would like to, yeah, you can have a nose job. So the best thing about nose surgery is there are no scars in nose surgery. So don't worry, you will have no scars. And I always feel that nose surgery, nobody should know that you have done that any surgery after, people who don't know you. I mean, if new person sees, they should not think this is some abnormal looking. Like if you see Michael Jackson nose. See, a lot of people ask me about Michael Jackson nose. See, Michael Jackson nose, he has done, his was like an African nose. he made it so much change. Never go for that type of surgery. So every nose can be improved, but do not try to change it totally, just like he did. So for his thing, he has done 4 to 5 surgeries. And why 4 to 5? Because every surgery there was some problem. Because once you try to do such unnatural things, definitely there will be problem. Even though he is a very big star, he got to very best surgeons, but you can't get that type of result from an African nose. So he did many surgeries. He probably pushed his surgeons because he's so rich that you do like this. What I'm saying, you do that only. And some surgeons are listening to patients also like that. So he, in the end, his nose was, but he can do all that. For him, no problem. He's an exception. Now he's no more, but normally we don't do extreme type of nose jobs like Michael Jackson. But definitely you can have the best possible nose which your nose can be. Next question is, liposuction is the surgery I wish to get it done, but I am worried about healing. Your life is giving me very much I don't have your name, but I am very happy to get this question. I will do sometime another live only on liposuction because it's a very popular surgery and people have a lot of misconception. But when you come to Ambrosia Clinic and when I do your surgery, it will be safe. Reason is that we have to follow some parameters to make it safe. And about healing, what is your healing after liposuction happens? It takes about a month, but you don't have to take rest after so much. If we have done too much like a lot, not too much, but more liposuction, it takes 1 week, 10 days. If we have done very less, 2-3 days, you can go to work. So, and sometimes people go to work very next day. It depends on how much fat we remove. But one thing is there, anybody and everybody who wants to do liposuction is not a good candidate for liposuction. When you come and consult me, I always explain to you A to Z, whether you are the best for liposuction is the best option for you or not. How your result is going to be. Everything I like, and how you have to maintain the result, because I don't believe in doing liposuction again and again as a shortcut method. But some people need liposuction. It's very important for them because they cannot get rid of a certain fat. So I will select the patients very well who are the best people to get it done, and once they get it done, their result is successful. Healing is not a problem. Okay, Vimochana has asked one more question. How safe is chin implant surgery? Yeah, chin implant surgery is very safe actually. One of the very safe surgeries, because in so many years I have done so many cases, not even one I have had any problem. So basically it is, sometimes we can do it under local anesthesia. We just give one injection here, one here, and this much part becomes totally anesthetic. We make a cut here. It's not visible because it's like a line, it disappears. And we put the implant, we measure your chin, we see how your facial features are. Suppose male patient, square chin we can do, or pointed chin. Some people want in this from here to here, some people need only here, some people want lengthening. All we have to assess. It's not what you want, I also assess, and we select the implant accordingly, and it is done under local anesthesia. I mean, let's say if you're wearing a mask, then you can do all your work because nobody can see your chin. But to feel very normal, you'll have some tightness around your mouth. To feel very normal, it will take about 10 days. And then 1 month, any plastic surgery, after 1 month you feel very natural. But for 1 month you feel little unnatural, but other people will not feel. Other people think you are looking normal, nobody can make up. But you feel little tightness here because we did something. Okay, how safe? It's very safe. Any other questions? Yeah. Oh, dimple creation. Okay. Veena has asked one more question. Okay, I wish to get dimple creation, then will I end up with scar on the face? Veena, dimple creation will not leave any scar on the face. What we do is we do surgery from inside. And suppose you want to make a dimple here, we take a stitch from inside. It's not like a simple thing. A lot of people try to do like that and it will disappear. One stitch, it will break and disappear. But how we do it is, it should stay permanent. And and you can get it like this from inside. No scar outside. But even if it is an inside surgery, you will not look, you can't go back to work very next day because there will be some swelling here, you can see dimple, people will ask you questions unless you wear a mask. So if you want to do this surgery, 1 week you should be at home. Otherwise nothing, it's a small surgery. If I get scar surgery, revision surgery, when can I expect result? Srilu, actually scar revision surgery, the final results take up to 6 months. What happens is, first when we remove stitches and everything looks perfect, but then we have to, it is healing still from inside. So that very fine line, it can sometimes become darker in color if you expose to sun. So we monitor you very closely, and then about it, and we monitor you, and we see you every month, and if we see any problem is coming, whether it's becoming dark in color or it is becoming elevated, we then and there treat it. We have laser, Botox, some new methods are there. So I want to tell you, lot of people who do scar revision surgery, they can see result very soon, but some can take 3 months, 6 months also. So that's about it. What I want to say is the improvement can be there sooner, but the final result, the best result can be take 6 months also. And nowadays with laser and all, we can sometimes do it faster. So earlier we used to not have all these extra methods, but still we used to get good results with surgery, but that extra 10-20% improvement we are able to do now with all these lasers and things like that. Ma'am, I'm in Mumbai. How do I connect him from there? Dr. Ghee. So Dr. Ghee, no problem. If you are in Mumbai, what is our procedure is, you have our WhatsApp numbers. If you call our clinic, talk to one of our counselors on WhatsApp, they will understand your problem. If needed, video consultation will be arranged with me. And what we do is, let's say even not from Mumbai, people are coming from other cities, other faraway states, also from other countries. So we take their pictures, everything. We plan the surgery beforehand. If it's a major surgery, then let's say they want to come, we come, and very next day, same day I see them, next day we do surgery. They stay here for number of days, as many minimum number, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depends, and they can go back, travel back, depends on the type of surgery. Sometimes they have to stay for 1 week also, 2 weeks, 1 month also. But otherwise, you can actually fly back next day. It depends on if surgery is small. So please contact us. We are very happy to have you here. We do get people coming from different places. Oh, how to avoid ichthyosis vulgaris? Yeah, this is a skin problem. See, this is basically a very extreme dryness of skin. So if you are suffering, and usually it is starts in childhood itself, so you may be already taking some precautions, like we have to, it's an extreme dryness, so what is done, and there is dead skin accumulates on the skin. So normally different best to best moisturizers are given, and you are advised to use soap free cleansers, like, or very mild soap like Pear soap, Dove soap. But beyond that, we need to see you, and also you should avoid cold dry climate, for example some hill stations. But it is, if you are in a sea beach type of town, your condition will be better. Or if you keep yourself covered up, don't take bath with very hot water. Certain precautions are there to combat this, but sometimes it can go beyond that. I will be so happy to see you in Ambrosia Clinic once to give you the best advice. Thank you so much. It's what a beautiful smile, doctor. Compliment. Thank you. have another question. I wanted to get eyelid surgery for my mother. Please let me know the process of consultation with you. Sailu. Yeah, hi Sailu. Yeah, eyelid surgery. So we do two types of eyelid surgeries, upper eyelid and lower eyelid. So upper eyelid is more, probably if your mother wants upper eyelid or lower eyelid, doesn't matter. We can do it under local anesthesia. Usually it is done when people get extra skin here, and you know, it starts drooping on the eye and you can't see properly, you feel heavy in the evening and your eyes start looking small. So if you remove the extra skin, your eye looks beautiful. So that is a minor surgery we do under local anesthesia, and 1 week recovery time is there. No pain or anything, but you have to stay at home. Your mom has to stay at home. So if you want to consult, if you are in Hyderabad, you can your mom can come, or otherwise you can have an online consultation. Winter is the season which scares me, doctor. How do I avoid getting dark during this season? Okay, you know, winter, I don't know, Vimochana, that why you are getting dark during winters. See, some people do respond like that to the weather. Yes, some people get darker, complexion gets darker, and so what I would suggest for you, a lot of people are using oils on the face in winters. I do not know why. They are using olive oil, their almond oil, and they are using some essential oils. A lot of education is there in online, and you know, people are selling these oils and everything sounds like essential oil. And you know, people are using all kinds of oil. But you know, as far as I know and how we practice, I don't know if it is according to Ayurveda or something, it is considered good. But I want to tell you something, that unless you have a flawless skin to begin with, oils are not good for face skin, because face is very high concentration in oil lens. So in winter, if you are getting that oil also makes you look darker, and it gives a little tanning appearance. Or second thing is, sometimes in winter you want to be out in sun. So even though it is cold and you feel no problem, I can go out in sun, sunlight is going to affect your face. So you please wash your face daily, use sunscreen on your face, use a hydrating moisturizer, and don't use oil. You use moisturizer. If there's any specific problem, please come and see us, because I can only give you general information. Yeah, that's why we have methods to reduce the tanning or something, but I need to see you. In our clinic, see, as I told, I'm a plastic surgeon. So we have a team of dermatologists as well. They are all very well trained, and usually skin related problems they see, and I see these problems of any plastic surgery or anti-aging specialities, like people need Botox, fillers, some facial beautification, some want thin lips, some want thick lips, some want nose, some want face chin implant. So those type of conditions I treat. But even if you take appointment with the dermatologist, if you want to see me, you can tell at reception and I'll see you. Sri Kani. When is the best time to get abdominoplasty, doctor? Downtime. Yeah, so when is the best time? I think as such the whole year, anytime you can do it, but I think winter is good also, because after abdominoplasty, which is a surgery where abdominoplasty surgery, we are trying to remove fat from your stomach and remove all the loose skin and make your perfect abdomen. So this surgery is done under general anesthesia, and it's a very good surgery. It gives excellent and permanent results for the abdomen shaping, especially for people who were very fat and then they lost weight and then their loose skin is hanging, or after women after pregnancy also this is the issue. So after abdominoplasty, you have to wear some garments, tight garments, and Sometimes in summer you feel a little uncomfortable. That garment has to be worn for 1.5 months. So winter that way is comfortable for you. But other than that, we do it all through the year and there is no problem. You can do any time. Downtime. See, after doing abdominoplasty, you have to go home next day and then take rest at least 10 days. Rest doesn't mean bed rest. You can get up good, but you don't do any much work in home. Somebody else should do household work. You just sit, watch TV. That is what I mean by rest. If you are an office going person, you can join your work after 10 days or maximum 15 days. So, after abdominoplasty, the healing goes on for 3 months. So there is some little 10% pain will be there, but people are going back to their works. It is safe, and with that 10% pain, they don't feel it when they are busy in the work. For nose and jawline fillers, how much cost, ma'am? Clothes call. Nose filler, nose filler, we are charging around 35,000. Again, jawline filler, no, if it's only chin, so it also depends on how much quantity of filler we are using. And the result lasts for in the chin it lasts for up to 2 years. Nose also it lasts 2 years, but still nose sometimes it will last only 1.5 or 1 year. Chin definitely 2 years it lasts. So if we do, then we need more filler. So it can be more price, like 1 lakh, 2 lakhs also, depends on how much filler is needed. That's why what I tell people who need lot of fillers, and if they feel okay, this is more expensive, then I say do surgery, because for the same price you can get chin surgery and that will be permanent. But fillers are excellent, no problem, no downtime, safe, wonderful, 2 years they last, and they can make whatever jawline you want. I am getting so many black moles at birth, same as birthmark on face. Okay, see Midhuna, these black moles are more common in certain types of skin, and they become more when you are going out in the sun. But some people it is genetic, just genetic, or I'm not saying it is there, definitely it need not be in your family members, but it is something related to your inside your body, not because of what you are eating or what is your behavior. So according to that, we have treatments, don't worry, you come here, we will treat them. Okay, laser treatment or surgery as needed. If they are very small, laser treatment works. Liposuction downtime, I am a mother of 2 kids, Sri, liposuction downtime is a very good question. So let us say you want liposuction, but of what area? Let us say you want abdomen. You say you're a mother of 2 kids. Let's say you want abdomen, and sometimes we can do along with abdomen, we can do some thighs, or if you need, sometimes arms, whichever part you need, 1 or 2 parts we can combine. So if we do the liposuction in the maximum way under general anesthesia, like we remove 6-7 kilos also maximum, but minimum 4-5 kilos we can remove, then if that is the thing, then downtime would be around 1 week. 1 week means if you have 2 kids, so you are worried that how to take care of kids. Somebody you need some help, maybe your husband can help, or some maid, or your family members. Otherwise you can do your own works. If you feel energetic, you can do whatever you want, but nothing is there that will break. But usually some pains are there, you deserve some rest after surgery. So you take some rest, arrange for somebody to help you for up to 1 week. After that you can do. Done? I'm very happy that you people are asking so many good questions. My daughter is 6 years, has flat nose, right age for surgery. Okay, right age for nose surgery for girls is after 16 years. Whether it is girls or boys, after 16 years we can do, but typically we are doing at 18. It is safe to do at 15, 16 because we do it, children who are born with defects on the nose defects, birth defects, we need to do it early. So we do it at 15, 16. But normal cases, just flat nose, I think it is better to wait for 18, 19 because see, your daughter is 6 years. You are saying she needs surgery, but when she is 18 or 17, she herself will tell whether she wants it or not. Only when they want it, only they should do, not because you are telling them to do. So it's better that they are totally responsible for themselves, then they will do it. Of course, you have to pay for it, but they should also want the surgery. May I know cost of laser surgery for moles? They are increasing in size. Cost of laser surgery for moles. So, I don't know how many moles you have, but maybe 10,000, 15,000. I can't say if you are saying many moles on the face, so I'm just giving you a rough figure. Okay, good. So we had many questions today, and it's time we take out the best question. Can I have all the questions? So here it is. Oh, last question. My daughter is 6 years. No, I didn't remove the top one. I went to the bottom and removed, but last question only came. So Jyoti gets the surprise gift. Though we have been giving this surprise gift for last 2 sessions, but I want to reveal the surprise. We are giving a brightening laser face treatment for as a surprise gift. Now it's not a surprise. We may change it next time, but this is what we have been giving in last 3 weeks. Thank you so much. It is always a pleasure to get this opportunity to talk to all of you and help you in any way I can. Bye.